What up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This is Decoding with Cody. Today is April 27th, 2026, and we got a quick live stream. This is going to be a very short live stream on my standards. It's very late here already in the European time zone, but we are going to cover something that I found it like an hour ago, and I was like, man, I got to share this because this is pretty crazy. So that's what we're going to do. Thank you to the 15 of you that are already in here. Just going to wait to see if more people can come in, and then we'll get started. I want this stream to be, like I said, kind of fast. Right now it says I only got 15. We'll wait. Give me that thumbs up if the sound's working. I'm assuming the sound is working because no one has said anything, so that's good. Hello to Full Armor. Hello to Snake Eyes. Hello to Maggie McCombs, Shane, Coffee Girl. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Appreciate that. So yeah, let's not waste any time. I wanted to this stream. I want to do this presentation, and I want to look at the comments a little bit to see if you guys have anything to share, and then we'll wrap it up after that. But like I said, this is pretty crazy. And so King Charles is coming to the United States to celebrate the United States' 50th anniversary or 250th birthday. And guys, I just looked in the numbers and I was like, man, this is all about the C-19 virus. You guys might be like, Cody, what are you talking about? How is this about the C-19 virus? Well, I'm going to show you that. And it's pretty crazy. I don't know. I don't think this means we're going to get another virus. I mean, who knows? But this meeting is all synced up with the number 19, which connects to the C-19 coronavirus, the crown virus. Okay, so yeah, let's just get into it. We're going to look at the coronation of King Charles. We're going to look at the Bermuda Triangle, the Devil's Triangle, which this thing right here, this Bermuda Triangle thing is super interesting, man, because I've been thinking that Donald Trump could have a plane incident, and now this is happening, and planes, they disappear in the Bermuda Triangle, and it's called the Devil's Triangle, and this is going to go right into it, to what we're going to talk about, because look at Mr. Anton LaVey putting the triangle up. I mean, here we go. Here's the Devil's Triangle, and let's just get into this. This is crazy. So the meeting of King Charles, and he's coming to the United States. Mr. Sausage Fingers himself got those big sausage fingers, the ancestor of Dracula, the real Dracula. Anyway, King Charles arrives in the United States today, April 27th, for his meeting with Donald Trump and Melania Trump. Of course, he's flanked by his queen. And so that's today, April 27th. He's going to be here for 3 days to April 30th. And the whole thing is going to connect to April 30th because April 30th is the day he's leaving to go to the Bermuda Triangle, okay? Bermuda is the crown of the Bermuda Triangle. It's the pinpoint top or the apex of the Bermuda Triangle. But let's get into it. Before we get into that, I need to set up a very important understanding for this whole decode. You guys need to understand this, okay? So, who taught me this? Jurassic Liars, okay? This is the YouTube channel. He's talked about this for years. And what is this? The point here is that the zero, the circle, is the crown, okay? So, what do I mean by that? What does Jurassic mean by that? So, Jurassic says that the zero or the circle is the crown because, again, the crown is a circle shape, of course. But also because when you have a corona on an eclipse, you see the ring of the eclipse. It looks like a ring, and it's a crown. It's a circle, right? And also, when you're born, you're crowning, right? Your head, you're crowning. So this is the basis for using the number 0 as a crown. And again, I learned all this from Jurassic. So here's his channel right here. Go check his channel out. He talks about this all the time. But 19, right? Corona 19, crown 19. That's what it means. Corona means crown. And so the number we're going to talk about in this decode is the number 190. Why is that the number we're talking about? Because 190 is the 19 with a crown, okay? It's 19 with a 0, which is a crown, okay? Now, not only is the number 190 a 19 with a crown, 190 is actually a triangular number. Oh, I just started this decode talking about the Bermuda Triangle, guys, and just wait to see how this fits. This is just crazy, man. This is one of my favorite decodes I think I've ever done just because of how it fits. But 190 is the 19th triangular number. So the number 190 is connected to 19 in two ways. It's 190, like 19 with a crown, but it's also the 19 triangular number. Okay, so now, how does the number 190 connect to King Charles and the crown virus? Let's look. I mean, just look at this. This is so obvious, folks. There's only one person that this crown virus was. I mean, I'm not saying there's one person, but you can see why King Charles was coronated when he was. Look at this. So from the crown virus, okay, so first of all, you could say I might be reaching a little bit by saying the coronavirus. But just based off what I'm showing you here, you could say that's a reach, but it doesn't really matter if the coronavirus equals 190, which it does, like King Charles. So the is like a crown. Whenever you say the on a word, you're like crowning it, right? You're saying the coronavirus, the king, right? The is like a crown itself. It's emphasizing the word that you're putting it onto, right? You guys understand what I mean? So when you type in the coronavirus, you're emphasizing the crown. So the crown virus equals King Charles in the same cipher, and it's 190, guys. 190, the number that represents the 19 with a crown. But look at this. From coronavirus being declared by Donald Trump to the day that King Charles was coronated was 1151 days. 1151 is the 190th prime number. I had never found this before. But look at it. It's right there. It's right there in our faces, folks. We went through this whole stupid pandemic bullcrap for this. For this guy with the sausage fingers. He's not my God. He's not my king. But we went through this whole bullcrap with this corona crown virus just for this sausage fingers dude. And it's clear. What's the odds that from the declaration to his coronation was 190? That's the 19 with the crown. Corona crown, crown 19. And again, its name even equals, King Charles equals 190. It's just ridiculous. But also, so the whole point of this decode is to talk about, so I've already showed you how this connects to the actual coronavirus and his coronation. But now he's coming to the United States today, and he's going to leave on the 30th. But look at this. King Charles is going to be departing Washington, D.C. for Bermuda on Thursday, April 30th. His aircraft will fly directly into one of the corners, the apex, the top part of the Devil's Triangle. And he's going to be doing that on the Church of Satan's birthday. Dude, he's literally flying to the pin apex of the Devil's Triangle on the Church of Satan's birthday. I mean, what in the world? The Bermuda Triangle, also known as the Devil's Triangle, is a loosely defined region in the North Atlantic Ocean, bounded by Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. But look, again, here's Anton LaVey giving you the Bermuda Triangle. There he is. There's your Bermuda Triangle right there. So, but just guys, this whole last slide is just going to be mind-blowing. This is so mind-blowing to me. Guys, King Charles is going to be flying to the crown of the Devil's Triangle on the Church of Satan's birthday exactly 1090 days after he was coronated, and Devil's Triangle equals 1090. Are you coding me? I don't even need to say any more. He's going to be flying on the Church of Satan's birthday to the tip of the Bermuda Triangle, the crown of the triangle, 1090 days after he was crowned. And that's the Gematria of Devil's Triangle. And again, this connects right back to our 1-9 code. But not only is it 1090 days after his coronation, it's exactly 190 weeks after his mother died. So this day, April 30th, aligns with his coronation and with his mother's death and his ascension by 190 and 1090. I mean, what in the world? That's so perfect, man. And considering what I showed you here, I measured from this day too. I measured 190 prime days from Corona to his coronation, and then I went from his coronation to his Bermuda Triangle, and it's 1090, which is the Gematria of Devil's Triangle. Like, but look at this. If you go from the coronavirus being declared, it's 73 months and 19 days. Guys, this is like another Crown 19 code. Look, Crown equals 73, and 19, of course, is the number 19. So from coronavirus, COVID-19 being crowned to this day is the Crown 73 and the 19. What? Can you guys please hit the like buttons for this, please? Like, I'm not trying to beg for likes, and I don't want to be like that anymore, but like, this is too perfect, man. This is so profound in many ways. And again, shout out to Jurassic Liars who brought us this 19 with the 0, which is the crown. It's clearly something that's going on. And so, but what's up with the triangle? Okay, the triangle, the Bermuda Triangle, okay? Remember, here we have Anton LaVey doing the triangle. All right? But look at this. This whole thing was about the number 19. Look what 19 equals in Gematria. 19 equals triangle. In 3 out of the 4 base ciphers of Gematria, the word 19 equals triangle. 190, let's type in 190. Again, 190 is the 19th triangular number. But how does this connect to Trump? Remember, he's leaving for the Bermuda Triangle on the Church of Satan's birthday, but he's leaving Donald Trump. And how does Donald Trump connect to the Church of Satan and triangles? Look at this. I've showed this a year and a half ago. Donald Trump is born 7 to 60 days before the Church of Satan was founded. 7 to 60 is the 120th triangular number. Donald Trump is born 120 triangular number days before the Church of Satan was founded on the 120th day of the year. Satanism equals 120. Anton LaVey equals 120. Are you coding me? And again, here's Anton LaVey doing the triangle. And Donald Trump was born 120 triangular days, which again, this is the number most connected with Satanism. Satanism equals 120. It was founded on the 120th day of the year. But look at this. You see the 726. 726 with a crown, okay? The 0 is a crown. So 726, and you're crowning the number 726 with a crown. Look at this. What's the gematria of 726? Look at this. The word triangular equals 726. And again, shout out to Migu Gematria book, who's also showed this. He did a video also recently on this. I'll bring up his page at the end. But look at this. From Donald Trump's birth to the Church of Satan being founded is 726 with a crown. 726 is Antichrist. So Donald Trump's days, 726 with a crown is the Antichrist with a crown. And look at what equals, again, the word triangular equals Antichrist. And this is the amount of triangular days that Donald Trump is born before this. Guys, this is so profound, man. This is literally the number. And 726 also is harpazo in the Strongs, yes. Like the rapture, harpazo. But Donald Trump, I mean, in this case, Donald Trump, he's not the harpazo. He's the 726 with a crown. He's the Antichrist with a crown. Look at this. Antichrist, he's the triangular God with a crown. Again, here's his Church of Satan guy with the triangle. And notice how he's holding the triangle at his crown from his third eye to the crown of his head. Look, you see this? You see how he's holding this? His third eye is right there, and then he's holding the triangle with the apex to the top of his crown. Sean Desaad says people vanish. Yeah, like a rapture. Wow. Exactly. People vanish in the Bermuda Triangle. Wow. So guys, this is just absolutely... The fact that this lines up so perfectly with the Bermuda Triangle is so profound. Because again, we're talking about triangular numbers here. We're talking about 190, which is the triangular number, and it's the 19 with the crown. And we're talking about 726, which is a triangular number with a crown. And wait, isn't 120 a triangular number too? Yeah, 120 is the 15th triangular number. So all these are triangular numbers. 120, 726, and 190. Notice they all have a crown at the end. All the triangular numbers have a crown at the end, a 0. I don't know if all of them do. I don't think all of them do. Maybe. I don't know. I need to look at that. But yeah, it's so crazy how this lines up, man. It's so crazy. And again, yeah, like Sean says again in the chat, the crown chakra, the ascension, King Charles, from his ascension to his triangle visit, New York became a state on 7/26. Wow. King Charles is going to New York. But yeah, look at this. I mean, you got the 73 months and 19 days. Crown equals 73, 19 extra days for the 19 crown virus. Let's just see. You guys are giving some great additions. Sean Desaad in the chat. Ascension. Also, I want to show this, but not only does King Charles equal 190, if you type in King Charles III, which is his full title, it equals 244. And guess what 244 is? 244 is the 120 or the 190th composite number. So no matter how you type King Charles' name, whether you type in King Charles or King Charles III, you get back to 244, which takes you right back to 190 again. Yeah, he's King Charles III, guy. Like a triangle has 3 points. A triangle has 3 points. The Trinity. Guys, we've been talking about the Trinity test. We've also been talking about the 244 because that's a Apollyon connection we've been talking about. The destroyer. I'm not going to get into all that here, but yeah, and notice that from the day of coronavirus to the day of his going to the Bermuda Triangle is 6 years and 50 days. Well, his mother's name was Elizabeth. He became king after Elizabeth died. Look. Elizabeth equals 650. So from coronavirus to this plane ride to Bermuda, 650. Right? Elizabeth, 650. That's a 65 with a crown again. Again, shout out to Jurassic Liars for bringing this to our attention because this is the 0 is the crown, okay? And again, all shout out to him for that. Devil's Triangle equals 157, 25 north, 71 west equals 157. Interesting. So that's the coordinates. If you type in the coordinates, it equals 157. It does equal 157. I do know that. Devil's Triangle. Bermuda. Look at how Bermuda equals 322. So the Bermuda Triangle, 322. Well, hold on. Well, look at this. Bermuda Triangle, super interesting. It equals Book of the Law, Liber Alvel Legit. There's a lot I could say here. Equals 93 again. Isn't 150 a triangular? No. I got to look more into the triangular numbers, man. Because there's something really here with this. But yeah, let's recap. 190 days, 190 prime days from the coronavirus to King Charles, 190. That's the crown, 19. The 0 is the crown, the 19. 1090 days from his coronation to his visit to the Bermuda Triangle. And again, this is his first visit to Bermuda as king. Okay? So this is not just something he does every day. This is his first visit to Bermuda as king. Is Garo in the chat? I don't see. If Garo's watching, I'm glad because without him, I would have never found this. I would have never put together the 19 with the crown, the crown 19. I would have never put it together. And again, it all lines up with April 30th, the Church of Satan's founding anniversary. Wait a minute. Is it the 50th? Is it the 50th anniversary? Yeah, it's the 50th. Oh, no. I'm wrong. It's the 60th. 60th, huh? We just had Super Bowl 60 in San Francisco, where the Church of Satan was founded. Wow. So watch out for that, man. The 60th anniversary of the Church of Satan. We just had Super Bowl 60. But wow. Somebody said something else equaled 190. Mar-a-Lago equals 190. I thought I saw someone say. Interesting. Mar-a-Lago equals 190. Guys, I have 190 in the chat. Look, it happens every time. I know it's just YouTube messing, but like, look, 190 in the chat. How many times does this have to happen? So funny. It's still there too. I'm just going to wait for it. I'm just going to let everyone see it because it's clearly saying, okay, it changed. Yeah, God bless Garo and all the people watching on Garo's channel as well. Thank you to everything that you guys do over there. I might have even missed some 190s. So if anyone sees anything else that I missed, please let me know. Also, Widow's Son says, Garo mentioned Elvis is the god of sixes, 60 with a crown. Yeah, exactly. 60 is 6 with a crown. So the crown of sixes. Yeah, like I said, Garo, he nailed this. A lot of people might think this is unless they know how Garo's work goes together and like what I just showed you, you have to go watch his videos. You have to watch this video to understand why the 0 represents the crown, right? And Queen, look, Queen equals 73 and 19. Well, how many days is it from coronavirus to this visit to the Bermuda Triangle? 73 months and 19 days. 73 months, 19 days. That's the gematria of Queen, 73 and 19. But crown also equals. And first of all, Garo does not worship Elvis. He exposes Elvis's connections. He does not worship Elvis. Yeah, while we're talking about portals, did you guys see what's going on with the whole thing with Trump and the shooting, man? I might as well talk about that real fast. I don't know. I don't really want to talk about that, to be honest. But also, I want to give a big shout out to Migu. So he did a video a while back. If I can find his channel. Where is it? Man, I can never find anything here. Well, here's Jurassic's channel. Okay, so this is Jurassic's channel, which I already... Someone wants to drop his link in the chat, you can do that too. But where's Migu? There he is. Gematria book. So he just did a video about this Donald Trump thing a month ago. Donald Trump and the Church of Satan, the triangular. So make sure, guys. Oh, and we just found out that the shooter for Donald Trump's ballroom was born in the Church of Satan, right? We just found that out. Somebody says I need to look up the gematria for magicians. Oh, it equals 190, huh? Interesting, huh? Wow. So magicians equals 190. Yeah, that's a good one. Interesting. I've been talking about the magician a lot lately. Um, but yeah, let's go to Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it nowadays. Did you guys see this though? I mean, let me just expose this time traveler thing here because a lot of people have been pointing out, and there's a huge YouTuber that I've noticed who does really great videos, and his name is Reality Revolt. But I'm sure you guys have seen this. This when you take this picture. Okay, so this guy. Hold on. I'll just let you watch the video. Can you guys see that? Okay, so let me just stop it here. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so this guy, Henry Martinez, posted Cole Allen on December 21st during Saturnalia, by the way, December 21st, 2023. Okay. This was before the shooting on Trump. Now, I'm not really buying 100% that this photo turns into Trump. You know, I'm sure you guys have seen that. But this whole thing is connecting to time travelers now. Everyone on the internet is talking about how this guy who posted this, and I'm sure you guys have seen this, where if you take the photo and you overlay it, it looks like, you know, the photo that this guy on Twitter posted, right? But again, I think you can Photoshop this. I think this is the weaker part of the argument, but still, it is interesting. It definitely is interesting. But again, let's just go back here. So Cole Thomas Allen's LinkedIn ID, he was an intern for NASA. We just had all the NASA stuff, right? The same year, NASA published a paper co-authored Henry Martinez. An X account under the name Henry Martinez created an account in 2023 and made one post on December 21st, 2023. The post just says Cole Allen, which again is the shooter from the event the other night. Okay, here it is. Henry Martinez. His only post is Cole Allen. Here's Cole Allen and Henry Martinez working for NASA, right? Here's Cole Allen, the shooter, right? And let me find the other part here. And here's the website where you get this picture from. It's called Time Machine. Look at this. So again, this guy posted this before this a shooting even happened. And it's called Time Machine. So let me show you how this perfectly matches with everything. So look how many days it was from the post where he posted Cole Allen on December 21st. And I haven't seen anyone show this. I've seen them show everything else, but they didn't look at the numbers. Look, if you go from that to the shooting the other night, whoops, hold on. If you go from that post, which everyone's claiming he's a time traveler now, right? And you go to that post and you go to the shooting of Cole Allen, it's 148 prime days, 857 days, the 148 prime. Look at what time traveler equals. I mean, why is no one showing this? This is where you can't leave out the important gematria stuff, because you're showing that everyone's making a theory now that this guy's a time traveler. And we know that Trump is connected to time travel and Back to the Future. Um, but if you measure from the day he posted this, again, let's go back to it. The day he posted his only post, right here, to the day that the Cole Allen did the shooting. Again, he posted Cole Allen. That's his only post. It's a 148 prime days. And this is the number that's most associated with time traveler. Why? Because look at what 148 is. It's Emmett Brown from Back to the Future equals 148, time portals 148, Donald J. Trump 148, time traveler 148. Okay? This is the number that most connects with time travel in Gematria. I mean, it's right there. I just think that we can't leave this part out, we can't leave the 148 days, I mean, it's right there. So I really had to share that because, yeah, I mean, I didn't see anyone sharing this big piece. I mean, I've seen everyone sharing this part and the picture and the time traveler website and all that stuff. And again, Reality Revolt, he points out something very important here. He points out the frog god, right? Trump looks like a frog. He speaks with his tongue like a frog. In the Illuminati card game, you get the frog god. And you also have the charismatic leader. You also have the spasm of violence, which looks a lot like what happened at the event the other night. And enough is enough. They just posted this a few days ago. Enough is enough. Here's your enough is enough card. Donald Trump is using this to build the ballroom, which looks like Solomon's temple. The third temple, guys, is coming. Henry Martinez, the guy who posted this, right? Cole Allen, the shooter. Here's your hexagrams. Cole Allen posted his tweet and during Saturnalia, and there's hexagrams on the floor. Okay, the cube, Saturn, time travel, Saturn. The black cube. He's wearing the black cube on his graduation photo. Also wearing this symbol, which is the black cube. Donald Trump. All the magician stuff we've been talking about. Saturn, time travel. Here's the crazy part. 1893 is in the guy's handle, right? 1893. Look, Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey, 1893. This is about time travel, right? I mean, it even looks like Baron Trump, man. Like, look at that. So, again, this guy's Twitter handle, let me just replay that. His Twitter handle, and I didn't find this. This is all Reality Revolt. 1893, that's the name, that's the year the book came out. 1893, Time Traveler. I mean, what? Time machine, and then that. Well, he also, another thing that he starts out by showing, look, Donald Trump is literally wearing a tie, and the picture of the guy who posted that thing is literally Trump with the bow tie. What the heck? Look, are you coding me? The guy who posted Cole Allen years ago, his picture is this. Trump with the bow tie, and the cup's even there. Are you coding me, folks? I mean, that right there is mind blowing. That right there. Again, this is the guy who posted this. The whatever his name is, Martinez. Whoops. Let's just go and look at his profile. You see his profile. His profile is literally Donald Trump wearing a tuxedo with a bow tie and a glass. Like it's so crazy, man. So yeah, this video ended up turning into a double decode about the visit of King Charles. You guys are gonna have to go back and watch the beginning, the King Charles connection to the crown and the Church of Satan. And then we went into the connections with the ballroom shooting or the event shooting and how it connects to time travel. Again, 148 prime days from the post to the shooting of Cole Allen. And again, time portals 148, Donald J. Trump 148, time traveler 148. Of course, this all translates into the Gematria of 888 in Sumerian, right? So, yeah, I mean, everything's there. Everything is there. Serverbot is saying from May 5th. Wait, what was May 5th? Was that in his post? Yeah, this says May 5th, 2022. May 5th, 2022 to the shooting or to Butler was 800 days. Gematria of the Hebrew letter of PE, Pepe the Frog. Huh, wow. Great addition. I'll just put that comment up so you guys can read it. And I'm getting ready to wrap this up, guys. I didn't want to make this a long. Andrew Carpenter says it's so fake, it's bizarre that others can't see it. Exactly. Guys, the press secretary literally said before the event, there'll be shots fired. And then you get all this Henry Martinez stuff, whose profile picture is Trump, a frog dressed as Trump with a cup. How can anyone not see this? Like, how is there still people acting as if this is real? How is it even possible? I don't even get it. Like, that just shows you that there really is magical spell over people. There really is a magical spell. Yeah, more people are becoming aware of it, but there's still a magical spell on most of the humans on this earth. So yeah, I just had to show you this guy's stuff. Look at it. I got 201 in the chat right now. Speaking of important numbers. But yeah, I mean, the best thing we can do is keep spreading the word, guys. Keep doing this every day. I wake up every day excited to take the blindfolds off of people, take the blindfolds off of myself. Every day get closer to God, every day get closer to truth, every day spread the truth, spread love, spread truth, and sometimes that means saying the hard things. And at this point, the hard things is wake up, people. Wake the heck up. Look up the coat of arms of Satan. Does Satan have a coat of arms? Let me get that up. Whoa, look at this. Wow. No way. Is this real? The traditional coat of arms to Satan in Europe is heralded with 3 frogs. Oh my gosh. I did not know this. Did anyone else not know this? I did not know this. And there's a bat too, and there's a crown, guys. I talked about all this stuff here. The crown, and here's the bat. Like Ozzy Osbourne, man. I talked about Ozzy in my last thing. Wow. Is there a Wikipedia? What's it say on there? What is that written on there? I need to decode this. What's written? Does anyone know what's written on the coat of arms? Hold on. Coat of arms of Satan, writing. The design is derived from Revelation 16:13, which describes 3 unclean spirits like frogs coming out of the mouth of the dragon, the beast, and the false prophet. What the heck? Revelation 16:13. Let's go look at this. I knew I couldn't get off here in 30 minutes, guys. It's impossible to get off a live stream when I have such great decoders in the chat. I can never get off here in 30 minutes. It's impossible. Revelation 16:13, and I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs coming out of the mouth of the dragon and out of the mouth of the beast and out of the mouth of the false prophet. Phew, boy. Wow, there's 134 verses remaining in the Bible. Crazy. I'll have to look more into this. Right now, I'm just learning about it. Is King Charles meeting with Obama? I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe. 3 frogs equals 726? No way. No way. Oh my gosh. 3 frogs equals 726. I decoded this. I wasn't even talking about this. Guys, the whole decode, I started out talking about the crown virus. And look, the coat of arms of Satan literally has a crown with 3 frogs, and 3 frogs equals Antichrist and triangular. And again, Trump is born 726 0 days before the Church of Satan was founded. And that's 726 with a crown. And he's the frog, Pepe, man, how it all connects is crazy. I didn't even mean to connect this. And again, if we just go back to Reality Revolt, he shows Trump looking like the frog. Wait. Strong 1613 is gopher wood. That was what the ark was made of. Wow. Crazy. Charles is going to New York. TV made a point of saying he was the 19th Prince of Wales. Was he the what? 19th Prince of Wales? Was Charles the 19th Prince of Wales? Are you sure that's what they said? It says he was the 21st person. Hold on, maybe there's something else. Well, first of all, Wales is the dragon. We just talked about Revelation 16:13. So there's a mouth of a frog coming out of the dragon. Is the dragon Wales? Let me see if I can find an article. Do you know what article that was, Twiggy? Where it said that? Bring up the photo of the arrested shooter. Cole Allen arrested. Okay, what do you want me to see with this photo of the arrested shooter? Okay, and then Gigi says I need to look at GBN News. GBN News, King Charles. Trump to sit down for tea. Man, where does it say that? Okay, must not be in this article. Let's keep looking. Let's see. It was around 3 days ago. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, that's still not it. Huh. Man, they posted a lot of articles about this. The 19th. Yeah, still no 19s here. Does T equal 19? No way. No way. Oh, wow. T equals 19. How about that? I was talking about 19, and yeah, they're going to have T. Yeah, I believe you. I just don't see it on any of these articles right now, but all right, so somebody in the chat wanted me to look up Cole Allen. What do you want me to see on the arrested photo? The patterns. Is that what you want me to see? The hexagon? Yeah, the hexagons. But somebody mentioned to me in the comments that in the book The Shining, in the movie The Shining, there's also hexagons on the floor. And this guy was from Torrance, and in the movie The Shining, the guy's name is Torrance. Torrance, The Shining. Yeah, look at it. It's it's not the same design, but look at the designs on the floor in this movie. Kind of similar, not the same, of course, exactly, but But yeah, in the movie The Shining, the guy's name is, look up the Mercedes logo. Jack Torrance. You see Jack Torrance? Well, the guy was from Torrance. It's the Mercedes logo? Hold on. It is the Mercedes logo. But it's kind of designed to look like a hexagram, though, too. But it is the Mercedes-Benz logo. Yeah, it is. But that's, guys, it's the 3 points again, the triangle. I mean, it's not actually a triangle, but I mean it's different, but yeah, it does look like the Mercedes-Benz logo. Definitely. That's interesting though. I wonder what that means. I'm just reading your comments. Yeah, the Timberwolves played the same night. Oh, I forgot to even tell you, there's an actor named Cole Allen. Look at this. All right, so this is interesting. There's an actor named Cole Allen. So here's Cole Allen, born in 2006, the same year as Barron Trump. Now remember, the guy who posted Cole Allen on Twitter, that connected to Barron Trump, the time traveling stuff, right? Well, the Cole Allen, the actor, was born 33 days before Barron Trump. Look, here's Cole Allen, the actor. And here's Barron Trump. Just trying to get it lined up here. Look at this. Barron Trump and Cole Allen, 33 days apart. Now, Cole Allen was in the show called Kidding. Yeah, no joke, guys. The actor Cole Allen was in a show called Kidding. Are you kidding me? And look at this. He plays a character named William. Here we are again, going back to the Williams I've been talking about for a couple months. So Cole Allen, in Kidding, he plays William. But not only does he play William, he plays twins. He plays William and Philip Picarillo, which are Jeff and Jill's identical twins. Now, what makes this even crazier? So Cole Allen, the actor, plays identical twins in the show Kidding. And one of them dies in a car accident. Now, this is interesting because Prince William, his mother died in a car accident. But what's crazy about this is that this happened on Gladys Presley's birthday. Shout out to Jurassic and all the Elvis stuff. This shooting of Cole Allen happened on Gladys Presley's birthday, and Elvis was an identical twin. Elvis has an identical twin, which was stillborn 35 minutes before Elvis. So Cole Allen shoots up this on the mother of Elvis Presley, who had identical twins, and the actor Cole Allen plays identical twins in the show Kidding. Get it, kids? Twin kids, kidding? And the king, guys, look, there's a king in here. If you take out the IDD, you got king. Like Elvis was the king, and he was an identical twin And also in this, he was the kid. He was the kid. He was an identical twin. So again, this all goes back to Elvis, as Jurassic always points out. But check this out, guys. From the last episode of Kidding to the shooting, look at this. Where is it? This is the last episode of Kidding to the shooting. It was 6 years, 6 weeks, and 6 days to the shooting. You guys get it? 6 years, 6 weeks, and 6 days from the last episode of Kidding with Cole Allen to the Cole Allen shooting. You got your 666. Not only that, from the last episode of Kidding to the Cole Allen shooting, the 333rd prime number. Guys, we just talked about 333 this week, because remember, the 333 was the number connected to David Wilcock. Now, the 333 connected to David Wilcock. When was the last episode of the show Kidding? It came out on David Wilcock's birthday, folks. And from that day to the shooting was 333 prime. Like David Wilcock had all the 333s. And again, that was David Wilcock's birthday, guys. The last episode of this show came out on his birthday. So this connects everything back around. Everything that's been happening connected right back around. Again, let me try to explain this without slides. Cole Allen shoots up the thing. Then we find the actor Cole Allen played in this show Kidding. And if you go from the show Kidding to the shooting of Cole Allen, it was 333 prime days. That was released. The last episode was on the birthday of David Wilcock, and David Wilcock has the 333 right on his profile. And I missed this in my last decode. I didn't know that from David Wilcock's 2020 birthday to the day he died, or no, from the shooting, is 333. And remember, from David Wilcock's 44th birthday to the day he died was 3330 days, right? So yeah, are you kidding me, guys? Are you coding me? Are you coding me? I just wanted to type that in for once to see what that equaled, because I never even looked to see what it equaled. People probably think I'm a Mason or something but it doesn't equal anything. Are you coding me does not equal anything. Can I be honest though? Look at this. Are you coding me equals my name, guys. What? No way. I didn't know this. We all decided that I was going to use this as my kind of catchphrase. And check this out, man. It equals my name. Are you coding me? It equals my name, man. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that at all. So yeah, that's interesting. Just organic stuff right there. Anyway, let's end this. I'm sorry, I'm such a liar, guys. I told you guys I would be on here for 30 minutes, and here we are an hour in, and we're still messing around. But anyway, I will wrap it up here because it's already late, and for me, it's already 11:18 p.m. But thank you guys so much for tuning in today, as always. let's see if we can get those likes up to 200 if you can. And yeah, I appreciate everyone that hits the likes and all the people that support the channel, watch the videos, hit the likes, donate, whatever you guys do. I just want to say I appreciate all of you guys so much. And thank you guys for tuning in always. And until next time, right? God bless you all. And we'll see you guys in the next decode. Take care.